Good morning, guys. Today we're actually on our way to go inside the Florence Duomo. Today our plan is we're going to be going inside the church itself. From there, climbing on the top of the Duomo, which is 465 steps in order to get up. There's no elevators to go up, so you have to take the stairs to make your way to the top. From there, going over to the Baptistery, and then really just going out for lunch and kind of exploring the city more. Are you ready for all those steps?
No.
So here in the Florence area, you have the Duomo, which is 465 steps. Then you do have the Bell Tower here at the church, which is 416 steps, I believe. But overall, there's a lot of steps to make your way to the top. But from what I've heard, it has a really good view of the entire city once you do make your way to the top. So right now, we are here in line, waiting to enter the big church through that door, and then that itself would give us access to this very large Duomo church. And then the dome itself is actually there. You can kind of see from the very top the rounded sphere structure from the top. But yeah, looking forward to it. Let's see how it goes. So this itself would be the entrance, and it's the 463 steps all the way to the top. Go ahead. And we're off. Step 1, 2, 3.
Baby.
Is that you?
Let's see. This is just like the Stairmaster at the gym. Are you tired already?
Yeah.
You are? It's definitely going to be a lot easier going to the bottom than it is going up. But what they said was that the view will be worth it once you do make it to the top. Don't run. See, you can get a small glimpse on the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, absolutely not. But he was completely naked. And on this statue, I saw the picture, and I didn't think, oh, the guy is naked. No, I think, how big is the Hercules?
Where's mom? She gave up. Here's my mom.
Okay, are you ready to go again?
So he basically just hit the, I'm assuming, not even halfway mark yet. But this is the first section where it kind of stops, so you can take a look at these statues here. A lot more? We just started. So then we enter through here. This would be a little break area. And then to continue, you go down this way here.
Gave up.
The last will be the first.
All right, let's see it. Oh, traffic jam.
It's pretty,
Super skinny here.
So it's starting to get narrow. Oh.
Traffic jam.
So now what it looks like is the stairwell started off kind of wide, but the more you go up the stairs, it starts getting more narrow. So it's getting smaller. Now, if you easily get claustrophobic, this might not be the best experience to go through. Or if you get more nervous with like tighter settings, I wouldn't recommend it. But there definitely is a lot of stairs, so you definitely have to have the fitness and energy to be able to make your way to the top.
You're the reason why this line is going slow.
Oh, I just got some air through that little window. What do you think about it?
It's what?
Got the consensus? Are you tired?
No.
They have them for hundreds of years.
Oh, that goes to somewhere else. It goes to somewhere else. Huh.
Oh, snap.
So right now we're inside the Duomo. That would be the sphere that you see from the top, but this is the look from the inside. So there's a lot of artwork of Jesus, the disciples, angels at the very top. And then as you do enter the Duomo section, basically everyone is here along the edges of the Duomo, and then just walking along down the sides from there, and then you continue to go up the Duomo from that area. But this is actually pretty cool to be able to be on the top part of the Duomo here and be able to look down from the sphere, but also getting a closer look from the top. Look at that. I mean, here, just taking a look at the Catholic faith in the artwork itself along the walls. I mean, just beautiful art pieces coming together from the ceiling itself. And that really more so telling a story of its own. That itself would be the very top of the Duomo, and that itself kind of just overlooks down to this piece here, where you'll be at the very bottom of the church.
I don't think I ever told you guys, but like, I'm scared of heights.
And he said himself, if you are scared of heights, definitely I wouldn't recommend this at all.
Look how tiny they are.
So all of those are the chairs of the Mass from the bottom.
Come on, guys.
And I mean, just look how nice that looks. But from here, we're gonna continue on up. So it's kind of like a spiral stairwell going to the very top. Hey. It's
Mine aren't. I feel great right now.
What's over here?
That way.
Do we go this way?
That's the exit.
Oh. That fresh breeze from that little window. A little breeze, air. Air. We're almost to the top. And it continues. So this is the only stairwell. There's one way up, one way down. The same stairwell will take you up and down. So
Nici n-ar trebui fără ghiți, fără suțitor, că se poate cu ea stau bine aici. Ba da, uite că n-ai loc.
oh. So that's the tricky part, is when they let people in, they only allow certain people to go up, and they coordinate to let those same group go down. Otherwise, you'll be caught in a traffic jam from those going up the same stairwell and those going down the same stairwell.
Should we wait here?
Oh yeah, we got straight up.
We'll close out.
Sì, adesso ci sono
Huh? Let's go up. So it looks like now in this section of going up the stairs, the walls, you can see they're kind of curved, going up in the shape of the Duomo. So it's kind of like you're walking sideways upstairs. We finally made it. Wait. We finally made it. Let's see if we can squeeze in
on the top of the hill
through the side. But look at that view.
Another nice place where you have to go before you leave Florence.
So from this view of the Duomo, you can hear all of the church bells going off. They usually strike right at the hour of every hour. So we just heard the bells go off here in the Cathedral de Santa Maria de Fiori, also known as the Florence Duomo. And now off into the distance, you can hear the church bells going off in this one, and also going off in this one. They're all kind of going off, just really going off at the same time. Wow. And there you can see the bell tower of the Duomo. And that itself can also be climbed. So if we zoom in, there's some people at the very top, and it's the exact same process to get up into the bell tower directly by climbing the 416 stair steps to the very top of the bell tower, and then you'll be able to see the entire city from there as well. And that itself would be the cap of the top. So this whole area here kind of just loops in a big circle from the top of the Duomo itself. then you can really more so get a full 360 view of the entire city of Florence just from being up here at the very top. What do you think of the top?
It was worth it.
All those steps?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Even though like I didn't feel nothing.
Oh,
That was a good workout.
it really was. Just wait till the way down.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Hey mom, how's the view from the top?
Beautiful.
Was it worth it with all the steps?
Yeah, it was worth it.
Even though you were getting tired half the time?
Yeah, it was a challenge.
But it's worth it at the end.
Some other about challenges.
Now, because it's a very small space at the very top, they can only allow a certain amount of people up at a time. So for that reason, once you are at the top, they do give you a time limit to be at the top. And then from here, they'll ask you to go down. And that's only because there's only one stairwell. That same stairwell we went up is the same one to go down. So if you have people coming up at the same time, going down at the same time, it's going to cause congestion and traffic. So right now we were just asked that our time is up and it's time to go down. So here we go. And here we go. Stevie, I caught up to you guys.
Were you jumping down the stairs?
No. Were you guys going down slow? Because I actually took my time going down.
I took my time.
And like that, we have made our way outside of the very large Duomo. And that would be at the very top from there, which overlooks the entire city of Florence. That itself is the Bell Tower, which takes you to now that peak point. We'll see if my mom and dad are actually up to go up after going up those stairs. That was quite a journey, but honestly, the view from the top is so worth it. Like I was saying, if you're going to be visiting during the hot summer months, it does get very humid here. There are certain areas inside the Duomo itself that have no windows or anything like that, especially like the spiral steps section of the stairwell. Those sections itself could get very, very hot to the point where it kind of feels like there's no oxygen going in and out. So the small pocket of windows that you see as you're making your way to the top of the stairwell are essentially the small pockets that you're getting a sense of oxygen and being able to breathe for that glimpse moment. Now, I don't want to make it sound like you absolutely cannot breathe. You of course can, otherwise they would not allow people up going up. But it does get hot. Now, especially when there are certain areas where there's traffic congestion of those going up, those coming down. So in those areas, you do get stuck sometimes in small, very claustrophobic areas. And in those areas exactly, sometimes there's not a lot of air. Essentially, it feels like it's very hot. There's not a lot of air coming in. So it definitely can be tough, but once you do make your way to the very top, the view is worth it. I mean, you get views of the entire city from the top, a full 360 look into the entire city of Florence itself. So definitely do recommend, if you're going to be here in the area, check out the Cathedral of Santa Maria de Fiori. Now that you completed the Duomo, Mom, how was it?
Exhausting.
Would you do it again?
Yes,
You would?
I will.
Well, you have that chance to, because look, you see that bell tower there? That's another 416 steps to make it to the top. Buongiorno. So after going through the Duomo, we were pretty hungry since we haven't had any breakfast or lunch. So after climbing the long steps up to the Duomo, we decided to stop at another recommendation that our Airbnb host recommended. And this would be, and I'm more likely going to say it wrong, is L'Antica Pizzeria da Micheli. So this is the one that our Airbnb host recommended. It's supposed to have one of the best pizzas here in Florence. So we got a large order. We got a flight of different types of appetizers. So we got a flight of those. Then we got a fried pizza with salami. We got 2 of those. And then 3 margherita pizzas, which here in Italy, which would basically be like cheese pizzas. So I'm excited to try this out and see how it is. Cheers! Cheers to Florence.
So it's supposed to be manteca que es con la cerveza. Y por eso dicen que the wine, like the alcohol, is good con queso.
That was strong. That was a limoncello. A limoncello. It was a limoncello shot. Really good. You can taste the lemons from that itself. What did you guys get?
I got whatever this is.
What was that? Is this like the one that you got last time?
Yeah, I don't think it's the same exact one though, but it's like
Does it taste
something
soda?
like that. Yeah.
So this would be like the one that's very similar to like a Sprite, and they put a lot of emphasis on the lemon part itself.
That's not the Sprite one, that one's eliminated.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it lemonade?
It's like soda-y, yeah.
Huh. And then what did you guys get? Fred, what did you guys get?
I got
Birria would be beer in Italian. What kind of beer is that though?
Peroni, whatever that is.
Peroni. How does it taste?
It's pretty good, it's pretty smooth.
Is it? Because you know, there's like some beers that they're a little too strong. Does it go down smooth?
I think it's even smoother than like Modelo.
More than what? Oh. Alright, so now I'm gonna have to order a drink, because originally when I ordered the limoncello, I originally thought it was gonna be a larger cocktail drink, and then they brought out a shot, and I didn't know I ordered a shot, so now I need to take a look at the menu again and see which ones are actual cocktails. And this itself would be my glass of wine. Whenever you are visiting Italy, it's important to ask them whenever you order your pizzas to cut the pizza up for you. Otherwise, they're going to give you the entire pizza pie as it is with no cuts. and that is just the Italian way to be able to serve the pizza entirely as it is, and then you just utilize your utensils, your fork and butter knife to kind of cut through the entire pizza and then just be eating it through that way. That itself would be the traditional way. So this itself, what I got is a very large fried pizza. Now for this itself, I got hot salami, which would be very similar to like pepperoni for us in America, but it has cheese, hot salami, and everything is fried from the inside out. Look how huge that is. It's the entire plate. And my mom got one also. We had no idea that it was going to be this huge, but this is a large serving size, even for the pizzas itself. Alright, so we're going to open up the fried pizza and see how it looks like from the inside. Let's see. So you do have all of the cheese, the spicy salami, which would be closer to what pepperonis for us in America would be, and then you have the breaded edges there. Look at that. Let's give it a try. Kind of hot. It's pretty good. So what did you think of the food, Stevie?
I thought it was like super good. It was like, I think this is my second favorite one.
Yeah.
My first one was yesterday. The yesterday one. Sophia's Kitchen thing.
Okay, fair enough. What about you, Fred? What did you think of the food today?
It was good. The pizza looked big, but it was like really thin, so it wasn't that bad. And it's like fluffy. The bread, there's like a lot of air. I don't know how to explain it.
So it's kind of like New York style pizza?
No, New York is like kind of crispy. This one was like really soft.
Oh. Huh. Well, I mean, actually it wasn't that bad. I mean, we've been going to the recommendations that our Airbnb host has been recommending. So this is the second place that we checked out from what the host had recommended. And so far the host has been pretty spot on. It's been pretty good. So now just right outside from where the pizza place is actually an Italian flea market. So just taking a look around the area, it looks like there's a ton of vendors around selling a bunch of different types of merchandises, from jackets, belts, purses, even dresses over here for the ladies, or even just t-shirts with Italy as a graphic tee. But yeah, it's actually really nice in regards to that. So we didn't even know this, but literally just right under from where our apartment's located, there's a nice little cafe slash bar, and we got these limoncello spritz. This itself was $5 and it was to go. So it's actually pretty nice because now we can walk around the city and be able to enjoy our limoncello spritz. And it's actually really good. It's nice and strong, just like I like it. So earlier today when we were in the Florence Duomo, We were actually, and it's funny to see it from the ground to the top. We were actually at the very top from there, and if you look very closely, you can see a lot of people from the top, just kind of like overlooking the entire city of Florence. Again, 465 steps to make your way to the top, and you can see them. That's where we were earlier. And then zooming back, just take a look at the entire view of the Duomo. Pretty insane. So on the way home, we have made our way across to the Baptistery, which is across, literally across from the Cathedral de Santa Maria de Fiori, also known as the Florence Duomo. Now the Baptistery is a lot smaller, but it still has the nice intimate touch of the different artworks from the columns. There's large columns around, statues, and the primary focus of the Baptistery itself would be the ceiling, where you can take a look up at the top and just see all of the artwork, even the entire space of the ceiling from different artworks, and you can see the opening, the archways of the windows, and a lot of like even like the gold columns from the corners. It's very stunning. Large, very high ceiling, and artwork in every corner, on every wall. So it definitely is pretty spectacular. Take a look at the door itself. I mean, it even has artwork just through the entire door of the Baptistery. And it's along a very tall door with artwork every inch of the door. So we finally made it to the bell tower of the Florence Duomo. Now, as you can see, this itself would be the cathedral itself, but then next to it would be this area, and that itself would be the bell tower, which is completely separate from the cathedral itself. The entrance will be from there, and then it'll take you all the way to the top, where you have to walk about 416 steps to make it to the top, and you'll have the same view from the Duomo itself. It's just in a different area. But that itself should be really cool. We kind of already know what to expect from the first time that we went up the Duomo. We have made it inside the bell tower, so now we're going to go through a security checkpoint, which is very customary to whenever entering anything through here, through like religious churches or anything of that nature. We're off. Climbing up the steps now to the bell tower, and it's already getting to it. I mean, the bells are actually going off right now, so you can already hear the bells from the very top of this same tower. And as I mentioned before, with the bells going off, they usually go off every hour throughout the day. Come on, Mom. I'm telling you, these steps are no joke. So people are coming out through that side, and then you continue the steps through there, and then you continue to make your way to the very top. But take a look. We have made our way up so far to here, and this is our view. Let's see how my mom was doing. How was the first half?
A challenge.
I saw you stop right in the middle.
I said go, go. OMG.
You still have a lot more steps left. Let's take a look at the view from there. Take a look at that. So that would be the Baptistery. And zooming in, look at all the people there.
Give my mom.
Oh, stop. Oh. So now it looks like the stairs are a little bit more narrow. Oh. So from this section of the stairs itself is looking like it's starting to get a bit more narrow.
OMG.
We have made it to our second checkpoint. But from the second checkpoint, you can see where we were earlier in the first checkpoint and the people there waiting, coming in, going out. This would be the second checkpoint area. Not too bad. We're not finished yet. We still got a couple more steps left to go. The first checkpoint, second checkpoint, which just basically wraps around through the fence all the way around from here. And then you'll still continue on to make it to the very top. We're almost there. All right, so now we're climbing for the next part of the stairwell. Excuse me. So as you can see, just like the Duomo, there's only one stairwell going up and the same stairwell going down. So as you're going up, you're seeing people from the top going down too.
Mother about challenges.
Hey, but you know what? It's pretty nice that there's like checkpoints throughout. I think it would be a lot harder if it was just one long stairwell going all the way to the top with no breaks. At least here you can take a quick break. Oh. Is this the very top?
Almost.
Oh.
Where is it?
Oh, look at this bell. And you can see this bell here. There's written inscriptions around the bell. And this would be the look of the Duomo. So as you can see, we're getting closer to equal eye level of the Duomo itself. That's where we were earlier from the other side of the Duomo. And from here, you can see all of the people there, the town, the village of Florence. You can see more churches kind of dispersed throughout the city. From here, looking down at the people, they literally look like ants as we get higher and higher into the elevation. Now from the third checkpoint, we have the bell there. I mean, let's just take a look at this ceiling part. You can see there's another bell there at the top. Oh, they did? Oh, they already started going to the top. I think my mom just wants to get it over with. But if you take a look through here, and I'm not going to step on it, I'm kind of scared too.
Well, I am.
No! Oh my god. No. Oh my god, no. Now if you just look down through here, you can see the second checkpoint, which is the one closest to us, and just down more below, that would be the third checkpoint, or the first checkpoint. This would be the second checkpoint. Down here, the first checkpoint. So it's kind of like layers going to the top of the bell. Are you ready to continue?
Yes. Let's go.
Okay, lead the way. All right, let's go. Excuse me. Looks like you're struggling there, buddy. No. All right. I think we made it to the top. We did it. We did it. So we finally made it to the very top of the bell tower. At the very top of the bell tower. Now let's take a look at the view. So there you have it. The Cathedral, Santa Maria de Fiore Cathedral, the Duomo. This itself is where we were on the other side of the Duomo, at the very edge from there. And this is literally right across from the Duomo. So this one is a little bit shorter. That would be the highest point. We're just about there, just a few steps under. But the view is just the same as amazing. You can hear kind of bells from other churches off into the distance out there. But just look at the entire city from the top. Now you can see from this bell tower, for safety purposes, there's more so of the gated fence that does go around the edges. And that was one thing that was different over in the Duomo itself. You just have the fence in the very front, but this one has that extra layer for protection that does come all the way around. Now here in the bell tower, just like the Duomo, it's a full 360 look into the city itself. It's wraparound, so you just have to walk around the entire bell tower from the top. But even up here, you can see all the people, the cars going through the city. They literally look like small ants compared to how high that we are. And it's just about sunset, so the sun is starting to go down. Right now, I'm not sure if there's a festival or something going on in the city that you can hear a parade with drumline, drums, people walking through the streets of Florence in like uniform, gathering a crowd and just walking through the streets. And now we are on top of the bell tower and we can hear the drumline all the way from the top up here. So you can already imagine how loud it is just from the street floor level itself. So from the top of the bell tower, you can see the parade walking through the streets with the drum line. From the stairs, which one do you think was probably worse? This one or the one over in the Duomo?
I think this one only because it didn't have handles, and the other one it kind of helped you pull on the handles. Even though it was kind of narrow too,
Yeah.
at least it had handles. This one didn't. You just had to pull your own weight.
Try to hang on to the walls.
Yeah.
What about you, Stevie? Which one do you think was probably tougher?
I don't know, because they were like almost the same. It just like, yeah, and that one, it was just a little bit more narrow, and then this one was a little bit more wider.
Yeah, that's true, because over in the Duomo on the other side, the walls were kind of like slanted, so you were kind of walking sideways because you were going through the sides of the shape itself.
It had handles and you could grab on and pull a little bit of weight on it. This one had nothing.
Well, you did have about like, what was it, 3 checkpoints?
Yeah.
3 checkpoints here?
Yeah, that's what did it.
So the view was nice, but now it's time to go down. Going down the same way we came up through there. And it's funny because as you're going down and the other people are coming up, you basically have to hug against the wall to be able to squeeze through so the other people can go through, because the stairwell is very narrow and small. Any slower?
You want me to pull in, bro?
No, just go. What the heck?
If you want me to pull in, roll, I could go faster.
talks. Like,
We'll get everyone out of the way that way.
Hold on.
She smells bloody.
They're saying the bell tower smells like sweat from literally everybody sweating to make their way to the top. Oh. And we have made it to the bottom of the bell tower. But look, there's a huge line of everyone to go in to get that beautiful view that we got from the very top up there. Where's Mom?
She's still up there.
Holding up traffic.
Yep.
I mean, it definitely is really hard. Once you start going up the stairs, it definitely hits different. Well, that itself was the bell tower on the top, which is 416 steps to make it to the top. The Duomo on this side is 465 steps to make it to the top. There's my mom. How was it? Speechless. And you can actually hear the church bells from the top going off right now. We were just up there, but now you can hear all of the bells going off from the very top. And that's where we were earlier. Church bells. Something that I feel like churches in America need to bring back. Before, you would be able to hear all the church bells all the time, and then they kind of slowly started cutting that out.
A mí lo que me parece que en excelente porque me suenan las cosas. I'm excited to learn more about that tomorrow.
What's up, guys? So we just got back into the apartment after a long day of spending our day in the Duomo, climbing up the Duomo itself, and then the bell tower, and going inside the church. We did have a long, eventful day, but we just got back to the apartment and ready to start winding down and closing out the day. So that itself was our experience here in Florence, Italy. It definitely was memorable. Everything was absolutely perfect. The food's perfect. And just overall the experiences, you know, taking a look into the bridge, the church, and everything. Now from here, our next plan is we're going to be going over to Pisa for a day trip, then coming back to Florence to sleep, and then the next day going to Tuscany for a wine tour, and then coming back here. But those videos, if you wanted to take a look into it, just go into my YouTube channel and you can take a look at those videos itself individually. But as far as for Florence, we're gonna wrap it up. It definitely was fun, and on to the next city, to Pisa tomorrow. So tomorrow when we wake up, we're going to be taking a train station over to Pisa and take a look into the Leaning Tower of Pisa itself. So again, if you want to watch that video, go to my YouTube channel. That video is going to be there. But other than that, thank you so much, Florence, for welcoming my family here into your beautiful city, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.